What's up, guys, and welcome back to RimWorld. Hopefully you all had a lovely weekend, and we're starting this episode off with some new piggies. Sal has given birth, and we have so many piggies that it's actually ridiculous. Now, a few things as far as chicken news is concerned, because I know you guys like the Chicken News Network that we have going on occasionally. Apparently, them piggies, there's so many pigs in there, you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, apparently we're training. Who is Miles training? Miles is training the pig in rescue. Is that what's going on? Yep, that's what's going on. Soon, piglet number 1 will be able to rescue people. Apparently. What are you doing? Are you eating the hay? I hope not. In Chicken Network news, the piggies are eating the fertilized eggs. So the plan I had going on for here, it's not quite working out. I think what I might try is including this little area for the hen house, for the coop, and then they can wander out there, and if there happens to be a little egg that pops out here, then that's okay, and if not, then that's okay too. So I think we might go ahead and try that real quick. There's so many pigs, you guys. Areas, yes, the coop. We'll include this little section if they want to mosey out here and kind of peck at the ground a little bit, then that's okay. All of this stuff, oh, we have a solar flare going on. I was like, all of this stuff is out. It shouldn't be out. We have plenty of power, but solar flare makes sense. So yeah, that's one thing in the Chicken News Network. The pigs were eating the stuff, and we can't have that. We can't have that indeed. That doesn't even make sense. Also, in, I guess, Pig News Network, pigs, because they're omnivores, which is something that I know. Where am I going? I'm going here. Pigs are omnivores. I know pigs are omnivores just from real life. I understand they eat anything. And a lovely movie by the name of, I believe it's Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. I believe that's the correct title. Taught me that pigs can actually be used to dispose of bodies at some point. So I got a recommendation to put some human meat in here, and the pigs will eat that, and we'll save some hay for the other animals because we're getting so many animals. So we might go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and make a little stockpile. And I feel like maybe we should move the food up to the tippy top area. But we'll make a little stockpile up here for some human flesh, I suppose. That way the pigs can eat up here, and then we'll move this hay stockpile over here. So let's go ahead and copy this guy and paste this guy. Yeah, I believe I did that correctly. Yeah, that should be right. Alright, and this guy right here, clear everything, make it critical, and raw food. I have been told that they will absolutely eat all of this meat before it goes bad, because each meal for them is 15, so we can get 5 meals off of a stack, and I kind of wanna leave it, or not leave it, but make it leave it a 1. Yeah, leave it. I want to leave it a 1. I kind of want to do that. Oh, they're mating right there. We got some chicken action going on. It actually says mating with chick 7, who is actually a full-grown hen. But yeah, all right. So now the little piggies shouldn't come in here. They should be stuck, just watching, and then soon we'll have a fertilized egg somewhere in this area. I think this will work out pretty well. Rooster number 1 is getting busy. Now, can we quickly select all of the males? No, it just selects every single pig, unfortunately. So yeah, the pigs will eat this, hopefully, or the alpaca will eat. We'll have to kind of keep an eye on it. They should eat it. They should eat it. He's even training the pigs with it. We're gonna have killer pigs, you guys. Another question I have, if you lovely folks could answer it for me, if you happen to know, is there a meat difference between this little piggy that's 18 hours old versus this 2-month-old piggy? Is there a difference in the amount of meat we'll get from them? If so, I'll definitely let them grow up a bit. But as of right now, we need to... I really want to rename him so I don't accidentally sell him. We need to make sure that we... I don't know, we need to kind of get rid of some of these. some of these Sal? I don't know if this is accurate, but we have 3 alpacas, so that's cool. We'll see if any of this happens to get eaten, I suppose. If not, I guess that's fine. We have a decent amount of hay. Anyways, that's kind of Animal News Network, I suppose. So for the colony, we had that music going for so long, and now it feels so quiet. And the solar flare is over, so that's good. So for the colony, for construction plans, I was thinking we actually go ahead and wall this section off for the time being. I know that we were kind of wanting to just build this whole area up for defenses, or defensive purposes, and then this will be one entrance into the colony. But I think that since this whole half of the colony is so open, at least for right now, we go ahead and make a little wall right there, just to kind of keep us a little safer. So I think maybe we go ahead and do that, and we need to change our blocks over to we are already set. There we go. We are already set to limestone. Granite blocks. New recruit. Oh yes, that's so good, you guys. We got Val. That 3% chance, I believe. 3% chance. Look at Miles doing work. Pirate merchant. We'll give them a call real quick. Remy and Bo hanging out. Alright, Val is going to be sleeping on the floor in here. That's okay, I guess. That's okay. He needs a bed because all the other beds are taken. I guess we can go ahead and... This is a normal quality bed. It's a poor quality. Maybe we take... I want to use hospital beds. What are we researching right now? Electric smelting. Maybe we go ahead and do hospital beds after this. I think that's what we were planning, but just for right now, I'll set this as non-medical, and Val can go do work. And speaking of Val doing work, that's not your name anymore, Val. Welcome to the colony Zenit. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Welcome to the colony Zenit. And what do you do? I believe you did stuff that I approved of. Incapable of cleaning, hauling, and plant work. You're psychically sensitive and a pessimist. You're just a real buzzkill, aren't you? Oh my. And plant work, come on. Like, who doesn't like plants? Granted, plant work it's hard work. It is hard work. But basically, Zenit doesn't like doing hard work. So let's maybe not make him a doctor. Likes the wardening. I think we're okay with Miles. Miles is doing a fantastic job. Animal handling, that could be good. Odie is up at 13. Oh, that's amazing. Miles is at 14. I think we're okay. I think we're okay with that. Hunting, not so much either. Research. She was actually pretty solid in research. I think maybe we'll make you like a primary crafter. And then you can... I always get this backwards. I want to make these a 2. That way they'll make all the stuff and then they'll go build stuff. Otherwise they'll like make one thing, go build it, make one thing, go build it. So let's have you as a crafter, a smith, crafter, and then a tailor. And then you can do some mining after you're done with all that. I like it. I'm feeling it. Now with that shooting skill, you deserve one of our fine weapons up here. I believe we'll give you this charge rifle. That should be 100%. Excellent. Let's go ahead and get that going. Hopefully the piggies will eventually eat some of this stuff. We need to make room, honestly. Piglet number 1. I'm attached to you, piglet number 1. They're stacked over here. All right, so we do have a male pig. We have a juvenile male pig, but we should have a like proper male pig. You guys are just all sorts of stacked. Okay, so pig 1 is the male pig. All right, so I'm okay with slaughtering this one. I'm just checking to make sure none of them are pregnant, because that would be terrible. We're gonna slaughter this one too. I know that's a female though. I am aware of this. We're gonna find any more males we can. I don't want to kill the baby yet. This one, juvenile, I'm okay with. Juvenile, I'm okay with. Not that makes it any better. All right, so we're good here. What's here? Alpaca and a male pig. Okay, so we leave him alone. But the other ones, we need some bacon. We need some bacon coming in. speed up time a little bit. Do we have any eggs of any type? Exotic goods trader and a visitor. We have some poor moods though. Lady Shy and Tim, why are you guys grumps right now? Lady Shy is needs observed rotting corpses. Really? They're only down here. Also kind of hungry. You ate raw food. Are we not getting meals? Is Miles slacking on the cooking aspect? Miles is sleeping. I feel like Miles should wake up and go, not necessarily train Bo. I think you should probably cook first. I mean, your cooking skill is higher than training. Is it? I mean, it's a 1. Maybe you should go. Oh, Killseek's cooking. That's fine then. That's okay. That is absolutely all right. And now you're gonna go consume the meal. I want you to cook things. I want to make sure Miles cooks things. There we go. The pigs are making the most awful noises, and the music just stopped. So we haven't had any music for a few minutes, and it's just been this awkward silence for me personally. Not getting much wind at all, which is unfortunate. Lady Shy is probably enjoying her nice room. Ate a fine meal. This isn't actually a comfortable bed because it's shoddy quality. So let's maybe build her a second bed in here, I guess. Let's go ahead and... We made that out of wood. Do we have enough wood? We do have enough wood. Let's go ahead and get one of these in here. See how that treats us. This needs plasteel, so we're still on the lookout for plasteel. These guys over here, unfortunately we didn't get them butchered in time. We are getting some eggs. Are these fertilized? Yes, yes, and yes. I think we're probably we're gonna be getting all fertilized eggs for a while. Maybe I should just make this the rooster den, and then just have a little stockpile of food here for him. That way we can tell them to come up here and the pigs won't be able to get anything. I think that'll probably be the best solution. So let's go ahead and edit the... Let's clear the coop. Nothing up here. And let's go ahead and clear the rooster den. Oops. Nothing up here. And then we'll get him a little sleeping spot. We'll get him a little sleeping box right here in the corner. Maybe an extra one just in case we ever get another rooster that we want to keep. And then we will go ahead and get another one of these guys up here. Alright. So that'll get filled up. He should be okay. And then now we'll say animals. Hen number 1 is allowed to go to the rooster. The other hens are staying in the coop. That's okay. Are they named at all by any chance? No, they're not. Just checking. Just checking. Alright, so that's a male, and we got 2 males, unfortunately. Looking for a female. Really looking for a female. Well, these guys gotta grow up. They have to grow up. We have lots of fertilized eggs now, so that'll be good, I guess. Still not getting much wind. We need the crematorium. No one's researching at all. What is Ghost doing? Ghost is sleeping. Okay. And if I wake you up, you're gonna go eat probably. No one is cooking at all. Okay, Miles is cooking. Miles, you're kind of slow, unfortunately. I understand that you have a bad back and I believe you're frail. But if you could cook a little faster, maybe if we give you auto doors here, maybe that's what's slowing you down. What about this bed up here? This is a poor quality bed. Okay. I feel like Lady Shy hasn't woken up at all today, and that's alright too, I guess. Let's go ahead and give you a steel auto door. That way you can get through the doors a little quicker. And let's go ahead and do the wall, since I haven't done it yet, obviously. I still wanted to kind of shell off this area right here. And then I guess we can just have the wall kind of maybe come up to that point. Something like that, I guess. And that'll work. We'll do that. And then we can start working on our houses. I want to get this area walled off as well. So let's go ahead and go to... I planned this out so we have... Let's see. These take 5. So from, I believe... So that's 5. Okay, good. We'll get the hospital beds. Did I get hospital beds already? And I'm just blind? Hospital beds. I could still be blind. Alright, so this is going to be 5 across. So we have 5 out to here. So we could wall this up right here. Or we could have another 3 solar generators. In which case we would need to make it come out to here. And then leave a gap so then the wall would come up like this. I think we might do that. That should give us plenty of power for this whole area. And then any expansions we make to the grow house as far as heaters are concerned, and then we could eventually connect this power up to this area. And then it'll give us more room for batteries in this hallway, which we'll just line. Are we going to have enough slate for that, though? Because I do want all this in slate. We should... No, we won't. We're going to be a little short. We're going to be a little short on slate. But that's okay. Because I'm tired of raiders like sitting in this area and just plinking at our turrets. I want them to be in this lane right here. That way as many turrets as possible can fire at them. As well as we can still take advantage of our cover from our porches. Lady Shy is making limestone blocks, which is excellent because we need those. Some granite here. Actually, you know, before I do that, I kind of want to do something like that. Let's bring this over a little bit more. I like it. I like it. We'll cancel these. Build those last. All right, cool. We have. Maybe we should like open this just to see if there's anything there for a little bit of that drama that you guys like so much. But I'm probably gonna jinx it. If I believe in jinxes, I would say this would definitely jinx it. I'm feeling like this is a pretty laid back, relaxing episode. Nothing bad's gonna happen. I said it. Absolutely, I did. What's the game gonna do? That's the question. What is Randy gonna do? Is Randy gonna be Grumps? I like the little shadows from our porches. They make me happy. And speaking of making me happy, I forgot to get the second steel door over here. Well, I didn't forget. I was just waiting for this one to get built. Maybe we'll take advantage of all this granite we have once we get this wall up to do a granite floor in our fridge. Is this a fertilized egg? No. Okay, good. You don't put those. You don't put those in here. We have plenty of eggs. I don't know. Where do we? Did I say don't store them here? Like, did that happen? I guess raw food. You can put fertilized eggs up here if you really want. I'm okay with this. I'm absolutely okay with this. Is the meat getting eaten? The meat is getting eaten. Okay, so little baby pigs are eating little baby human meat. Hopefully not, but yeah. Hopefully not. Alright, let's get our wall off finished. I want to do that. Poison ship. My screen kind of, I don't know if you guys saw that, but it seemed like the screen kind of shook left to right just ever so slightly. So there you go, Randy Random. Sal is now pregnant is how he responds to my, this is a nice laid back episode. We can't just have casual Monday in RimWorld. Here in Snackland, that's not a thing. That is not and will never be a thing, apparently. Of course, I'm sure there has been Casual Monday, so we'll check that out in a moment. Smokey Dan, call the combat supplier. Please, it's already out of range because I just am bad about checking my messages, apparently. Poison ship, in a pretty good spot. I believe this is around the area where Ricky was going for that chocolat. I know that was way up here. The chocolate's still up here too. Alright, so this isn't a bad area for our snipers. It's nice and open. They'll be able to just kind of plink, hit and run. Smokey Dan, are you sleepy at all? No, you're doing pretty good. Where's Odie? Odie's right here. Odie's hauling hay. Odie's fine too. You guys are just tearing it up. Early risers. I was going to say it's getting a little late for you guys, but it's about 5 in the morning right now. Cargo pods, we'll see what they are. They are elephant skin. Is elephant skin good? 400% resistance to electric, I'm guessing is what that means. Pretty good insulation. I'm not concerned with going all the way up there to haul all of that, though. Nope. Nope, nope. Animals. Huskies, you stay at home. Alpacas, you stay at home, too. You absolutely stay at home. Alright. You guys, coming on down. You're the next contestant on... You guys know what I'm talking about. Can you guys hit that from there? You can. Excellent. Oh, run. They came fast. Run. Running. Running. I forgot to turn it down. I forgot to turn it down to ×1 speed. Alright, Smokey Dan's going to retreat. Odie is going to say, hey, you guys, don't pick on my friend. Alright, so he's going to be in range. Maybe he'll get a shot off. Probably not. Probably not. Maybe. Nope. Alright. Odie's going to have a long journey ahead of him, if you will. Odie needs to go like really far up here. It's a pretty good spot right there. Long journey. Long journey for Odie. Now, I kind of want to look at other things. There's actually no centipede here. And I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I was informed that poison chips do not actually give you a AI core. That's a good shot. Good shot. Did about 40% HP damage-ish. Words. 40% damage to its HP. If you would like to arrange those words in some form of coherent sentence. We're not about that here. We're absolutely not about that. That's not a good shot. But you know what, Odie? The important part is you're practicing. You don't necessarily like shooting that much. So any progress you make it's good. Look at that. That's gonna be alright. So this is where things go wrong. I made the comment to, I think it was Colby in the comment section, that this was actually the first Scyther Claw I ever got. Is he in range? He is. He's scoped up. He's like, no, Odie, no, Odie, run. Odie, that other guy's just like, I'm going for him, guys. Keep running, Odie. Alright, I made the comment that was my first ever Scyther Blade, because usually what happens is we'll get one that goes down, and then he'll just be in front of all the other ones, and then just stray shots will kill him. So you know what? I know that Tim does work around the colony, okay? He does work. He does art, and then he hauls things, and he is growing and mining. And if I give him, even giving him one, just the one hand, we'll check it out real quick. Just the one hand. Like, look at all this stuff. Like, his cooking speed slow, his construction speed, all of this stuff is terrible. It's very, very slow. I think his plant work, honestly, should get a boost. That actually didn't get affected that much. Which is, you know, that makes sense to me, because it's like he's got a nice knife for one hand, or a blade. Imagine, if you will, a sickle. A farmer having a sickle, you hold the plant, you take the sickle, swipe it, and you're ready to go. So at least there's that. Apparently he's got a low chance to poison the food by preparing it poorly. So yeah, his stats aren't great. But you know what? Tim the Surgeon, who's not actually very good at medicine, Tim the Surgeon is going to get 2 Scyther hands. Because I've been informed that if they have a melee weapon, they will use the melee weapon. If they do not have any weapon equipped, they will trade off between left hand and right hand for punching. So every other hit will be a Scyther blade hit, and then the next hit will be a low damage hit from a fist. So I have been given some advice for the future, mind you, because that's not going to happen right now. Not that I don't appreciate the advice. I absolutely do appreciate the advice. It's just I have plans for Tim. I have glorious plans for Tim. Will you stop going out of range by like one tile, please? Oh my goodness. He's going to stop again, isn't he? You... So, the advice I received for Scyther Blades, if you're going to equip them, or not equip them, but install them, I suppose, onto colonists, is give them to someone that is good in combat, but good at shooting in particular. That way, like, if they're, say, a close quarters combatant, if someone gets next to them, they'll swipe at them with that Scyther Blade, but then if they go far enough away, then they'll be able to take advantage of that lovely shooting skill. Let's, I guess, go up next to the rocks. It's at least a little bit of half cover. Odie, you're having a long day, buddy. You're having a rough go at things right now. I think you need to probably fall back a little bit. He's getting a little close. That one is just dashing up here again. Odie, you should probably leave. You should probably leave. There you go. That's probably a good spot. You should be okay right there. It looks like he's still... Okay, good. Odie, you need Smokey Dan. Why don't you just go rest, Odie? Odie, you just go rest. You go pray. That's... You know what? Good on you. How is Smokey Dan? Is Smokey Dan okay? No one has bandaged Smokey Dan at all. Is Smokey Dan the doctor? No. Well, he is one, but Lady Shy is... Where's Lady Shy? You're eating while your brother is bleeding to death. If I'm remembering correctly, they are brother and sister. Lady Shy is just like, I don't care. I don't like him that much. There you go. Smokey Dan is no longer bleeding to death. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. So we finished... What did we finish? We finished electric smelting. Sal is pregnant. Awesome. Awesome. We need to just, like, get rid of all of this stuff. Cargo pods. Okay. We'll put this here. I know this is kind of interfering with our stockpile a little bit. It is not interfering with our stockpile at all. Or at least it isn't now. We have a lot of eggs up here. 8 fertilized eggs. Awesome. We're going to have some chicken soon. So this will get taken care of. I'm going to set up a bill right now from slag. Do it forever. And we'll make it a very small radius. So you can go get that right outside. That'll get taken care of. Look at that. Lady Shy already going to work. This door right here, I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct. And we're going to put in a auto door. And a mad animal. A mad animal. A bunny. A bunny's upset. How do we... That was a weird sound you made, bunny. Tillidus has got it. Tillidus? Tillidus, you got this, right? It's a bunny. Tillidus, you got this. Tillidus. Tillidus. Alright, Tillidus has this. I'm going to trust that he's got this. Zenit, doing work. That was the bunny, the dead bunny sound. The girlfriend would be super upset. She really likes bunnies, you guys. She really does. We actually have unfertilized eggs and fertilized eggs all at once. Hen number 1 is just hanging out. I feel like this plan is working. I feel like it's a pretty solid plan. Our pig situation is a little more under control now, I suppose. We're not actually losing pigs. They're just getting smaller in size as we butcher some of them. More leather. Alright, Odie. Is Smokey Dan better? Smokey Dan's fine. Alright, so Odie, come over here. Smokey Dan, wake up. I know you're probably tired. You're actually a little bit hungry. Alright, 2 of you, come on down. To about here. About here. Can you guys shoot from here? See, they're gonna kill this one. I know it. Okay, one's down. Another one's down. This one worked out really well. I feel like Smokey Dan is contributing a lot to the situation. His skill isn't much higher, and I believe he has a worse rifle. Please don't kill this one. Tim needs a second Scyther Blade. Okay, he can see them. Back up a little bit. A little bit more. Take him down. Right now. Double tap. Oh. Alright. Come on. You guys got this. There we go. That was a hit. I heard him scream. He's coming back up. Run away. Run away. He's getting froggy. Don't let him shoot you again. What's the range? What's the range? Alright, stop here. Hammer time. Got him. Didn't even. Didn't even. Please. Please make him dead. We just please. Pretty please. Me love you long time. You guys, this is disappointing. He's gonna come up here. He's on the move. He's on the hunt. He's after you. Okay. Stop. Stop here. That should be good. He shouldn't be able to hit you. Should be okay. You can't hit him either. It's a good indication of him not being able to hit you. And get him. Got him. Excellent job. Finally. Maybe come over here, I guess. And shoot it. And then this guy over here. Yes. We're going to take his blade. Hopefully this works out. Can you install a left blade on a right hand? I'm not actually sure. Which one does Tim have? Tim has a left hand scyther. It just says scyther blade. It just says scyther blade. So my plan for Tim is basically full-on bionic warrior whenever we can make it happen. I'm talking eyes, legs, arms. Tildus failed catastrophically. Well, that's okay. I don't think he minds the surgical cuts that much. So as you guys can see, no AI core here, unfortunately. Odie's exhausted. Odie's gonna go to sleep. We're finally getting some steel from this slag, making room for rocks that will eventually have to come over here. We got enough limestone to finish off most of our plans. We just need to set some stuff up real quick. So we'll deconstruct this wall, and we'll say this wall and this wall right here. Make this happen. And then as soon as this is finished, we'll work on this right here. And then also see about setting up this square. That way we can bait everyone into this area. I think it'll be nice. I think it will be lovely. We need some floors real quick. Some of these guys go and use some of that delicious silver that we have stocked up. Metal tile, if you please. I'm thinking about auto doors, but at the same time, I think it's okay. I think we'll be alright. Now, each room is going to need a heater, unfortunately, as well as a light. So our power is going to probably take a little bit of a hit. I think we may need maybe one more generator or another set of generators up here. Maybe some solar panel action, perhaps. We'll figure it out. We'll talk it out, I suppose. I'll run this across right here. That way I don't see wires just kind of going all over my floors, which always bothers me. These guys are doing a good job. They're doing a really good job. I think wooden doors, I'm fine with the wooden doors, honestly. Maybe a wooden auto door? How fast does a wooden auto door open? A steel door is 100%, I believe. Yes, it's 100% opening speed. Bulk Goods Trader, we'll maybe call them in a moment. It's 100%. I believe the stone doors are like 40%, which is the same speed as their normal opening speed, something like that. If this steel door opens at 100%, well, there's still that little bit of a pause, I guess. We'll see. We'll find out. There we go. Lights are on. It's looking good, you guys. It's looking good. We're gonna have our little medicine closet right here. Maybe we'll have a nice TV up against the wall, something like that. We'll move the chess table somewhere. There we go. Lights. Excellent. Let's reconnect this. Alright, this opens up at 120% speed. This is faster. A wooden auto door is faster than a steel auto door, apparently. So I'm okay with doing this. Absolutely. So we'll get that set up. And then in the next episode, we'll work on the houses. We will see about getting some slate up for this, which we can go ahead and change our bill over to do slate. Now we have a bunch of stone we need to get taken care of, or get rid of, honestly. Actually, both of them. We'll call the bulk goods trader real quick. I'm tempted to sell some blocks just to make room so we can work on making some other ones. So maybe we'll sell like 100 of each, something like that. I guess we could always make furniture with them. But we'll make a little bit of room for slate blocks because we're going to be using a lot of slate in the future. And I kind of want to sell some of this hide just because I do. We're actually almost out of human meat, you guys. I kind of want to sell some of the hide just to make some room in our trade depot. And I'm tempted to buy a little bit more steel, but I think we're okay. We have a good amount of chocolate set up. We could always sell some of the piggies we have. Do they have anything that we would want to buy? They have a dromedary. I believe that's just a camel. I believe that's a camel. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I forgot to mute that phone. I don't really want a camel. I was kind of hoping they would have another female muffalo. But apparently these guys like them camels. We're actually really low on human meat. Those pigs. We have so many pigs, you guys. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Alright, well, I think another reason we sell some of this stuff is because we're getting buffalo wool and alpaca wool in. And we're not really making much in the way of clothing right now. So I kind of want to go ahead and just sell it and get some extra money coming in. Pigskin, no. Should be able to cook the pigskin, maybe. Muffalo leather, I'll save. But the rest of the stuff, I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of. That'll give us a decent little profit, I suppose. Apparently we have 80 gold again. I guess maybe I never sold it. Do we buy some meats? I think we'll be okay on meats. I think we'll be alright. What is this? Is this pork? I can't see. It is not pork. Maybe it is pork? I don't know. Anyways. What is it? That is pork. This is venison. Okay. We need to do something about these corpses out here. I don't really want to make a grave site for them. I would prefer having a crematorium for them. Maybe we could set up a crematorium in the back of our memorial. That seems a little bit weird, I guess. All of these rooms will need a heater in them, unfortunately, just because in the winter it's going to get ridiculously cold. Our batteries are going to be draining pretty regularly now. So let's go ahead and get let's get another wind turbine, just a single wind turbine. We'll get one of those right here. See how that treats us for a while. Alright, you guys, I just noticed the time, and time flies when you're having fun. But unfortunately, I've been having a little too much fun, and I need to go and wrap this episode up. So in the next episode, we will probably get some hospital beds up. That way our clinic can be finished, and then we will start working on houses for everyone. So we'll probably get these up, and then start working on the square, as well as try to plan out some other house somewhere else. Maybe we'll have some houses back here. I'm not sure. I wouldn't mind making a larger barn either, but at the same time we don't necessarily need it. But that'll all get figured out in the future. In the next episode we're going to work on the housing situation, the clinic a little bit more, and then also our defenses. So that's going to wrap this one up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Odie is doing something to Bo, who is running all over the place. That's going to be it for me as always. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.